In a shocking move that reverberated through the CPBL just before the close of 2025, the man who once stared down MLB sluggers and emerged victorious, pitcher Wu Che-Yuan, found his name on the China Trust Brothers' thank you list, a polite but brutal termination notice. For a player whose improbable journey redefined the term underdog, the question isn't just about his fractured health, but about whether the baseball world will let a legend's story end on a training room floor.
Welcome, ball enthusiasts, to 618 Radar, where we track the fastest-moving trajectories and the biggest risks in the game. Today, we're tracking a trajectory that went vertical, touched the stars, and then plummeted. The volatile career curve of Wu Che-Yuan, the former 10th-round pot-bottom player who became an international phenomenon.
His journey started far from the spotlight. He was an infielder until college, realizing that his best chance was to completely reinvent himself as a pitcher. This was a man willing to bet everything on a dream, pushing his velocity from 135 kilometers per hour to 140, and finally hitting 143 kilometers per hour during the tryout, just enough to catch the eye of the brothers. When he debuted in 2017, he was immediately effective as a reliever. Che-Yuan had the biggest heart. He never nibbled. His first 11 and 2 innings of pro ball, 11 strikeouts, only 4 walks, showed me he wanted the fight. He was ready to close games immediately. That instant success earned him a stunning 154% raise, skyrocketing his monthly salary from $55,000 to $140,000 TWD, a validation that few rookies ever achieve. Yet, baseball is a cruel mistress of consistency. The next 4 years, from 2018 to 2021, saw him stall. He was stuck, oscillating between the farm and the big club, watching managers like Bernardina show little faith, despite Che-Yuan secretly pushing his fastball to a blistering 150 kilometers per hour in the minors in 2019, a mark even he was surprised to hit. He was sharpening a blade that no one was choosing to use. Then came 2022, the true peak, the defining year of his career, catalyzed by a last-minute decision to convert him to a starter. On May 11th, stepping in for a COVID sideline starter, he tossed 6.2 innings of 2-run ball with 0 walks, claiming his first career starting win. From that moment, he became a Swiss Army knife, dominating both as a starter and as a reliever. He broke a team record with an 11-game winning streak and piled up 120 innings, more than his previous 5 seasons combined in the top league, earning him the Most Improved Player and a Gold Glove. This spectacular performance didn't just win him domestic awards, it forced him onto the biggest stage, the World Baseball Classic. Though initially cut, an injury to Tseng Jin-ho brought him back, and he became the pitching staff's unlikely centerpiece. He ate up a team-high 6.1 innings, allowing just 1 earned run. His performance against the Netherlands was legendary, shutting down a lineup laden with MLB talent, whose cumulative careers totaled 645 Major League home runs. The Netherlands manager himself was quoted saying, "His command is surgical. We couldn't figure out his pitches. His spots were too precise." Wu Che-Yuan had proven, once again, that the heart of an underdog can beat the bat of a superstar. But here is where the narrative takes a dark turn, where the conflict escalates to its tragic climax. Immediately after the WBC, there was the agonizing contract dispute, where the brothers were stuck on a $240,000 TWD monthly salary, while his representation was rightly seeking closer to $300,000 TWD, a clash that certainly added mental stress. But the true conflict was physical overwork. Think about the strain. He leaped from 1 inning in 2021 to 120 innings in 2022, then added another 12 high-stress playoff innings, and had 0 proper downtime before plunging straight into the WBC. It was a physical time bomb, and it exploded on May 18, 2023, with a shoulder contusion. We must pause here to appreciate the depth of his shoulder history. 5 documented major episodes dating back to high school, each time forcing him to fight his way back. But this time was different. The forced early activation and the immense workload finally broke the dam.
He hasn't seen the major league mound since that day, spending 2 agonizing years in recovery, rehab, and disappointment.
His brief minor league comeback in 2025 was painful to watch. Velocity struggled to maintain 140 kilometers per hour, and his command, his greatest weapon, deserted him, evidenced by that bizarre July 5th outing where he, the master of control, walked 5 batters in 1.2 innings. Now, the counter-argument is inevitable. I hear the skeptics screaming, he's 31, he has 5 documented shoulder injury episodes, and his velocity is erratic. Why bother? That's the logical, cold assessment of the numbers.
But what those numbers ignore is the intangible value of a proven winner and the sheer low cost of investment. Wu Che-Yuan is a pitcher who possesses a Gold Glove pedigree and has proven he can succeed in both starting and closing roles, a true rarity in modern baseball. He is a high-reward lucky bag investment, potentially available for a very acceptable annual salary near the $1 million TWD mark. Why shouldn't a club gamble on that kind of ceiling?
This leads us directly to the perfect landing spot, the Wu Che-Yuan Dragons. The WCD has a track record of rehabilitating high-ceiling, injured pitchers like Chen Chi-che and Sung Wen-hua. More importantly, they have a historical connection to Wu Che-Yuan. During the second expansion draft, the Dragons nearly selected him, but pivoted at the last minute to infielder Wu Dongjung, prioritizing position depth. Now they have a second, much cheaper chance.
Manager Ye Chang, known for his astute assessments, praised Che-Yuan even before the WBC success, saying, "His command is surgical. He paints corners. Against international bats, where you must maximize mistakes, a pitcher who never deviates is a massive advantage." This assessment was proven correct, and it shows Ye understands precisely how to utilize WCY's unique skill set. The ultimate plot twist is this. If the Dragons succeed in resurrecting Wu Che-Yuan, they aren't just gaining a versatile pitcher, they are acquiring a crucial insurance policy. With young ace Su Joshi inevitably drawing MLB attention, WCY could provide critical innings and stability to mitigate the damage caused by Su's eventual departure. The narrative of Wu Che-Yuan is not over. It's just looking for a new chapter title.
If WCD invests, they aren't just buying a pitcher, they're buying a redemption story with Gold Glove talent. What team do you think has the guts and the vision to roll the dice on this proven competitor? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button for 618 Radar, because the comeback trail is always the most compelling story in baseball.